You're not allowed to be on here videoing them.
Why would you say that?
If they want you trespassed off this property,
When I haven't committed a crime.
you have not committed a crime. They have the right.
This is the PUD side, which is closed off for PUD employees. So, what are you doing here?
You do need to get off the property, okay?
Knox, you shouldn't even be like pulling security over a dumpster fire right now. I don't know what is going on, man. Fantastic human being, law violator. Not the North Korean Red Army? Okay, fair enough.
You wouldn't be in this country.
Whoa, missing the old days?
I guess practicality speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yikes, Knox. Jeez.
Okay, are you going to be taking your camera inside?
Yeah.
That's kind of where we'll get into the issue if they want to trespass at that point. I understand where you're going with all this.
Sure.
But if security deems it that you're causing a nuisance, anything like that,
How am I causing a nuisance?
well, you're filming on their property.
And Knox, I'm telling you right now, your coworker right there, your subordinate, is 100% right in what he said. He acknowledged and made it clear on video and audio,
Yep.
This is public property and I can be here. Knox, I think you need a field sobriety test, man, because you are literally in the land of North Korea in the woohoo here. Hey everyone, I am free. It's September 6, 2024. I'm in the city of Everett, Snohomish County, in the Communist Empire of Washington State. Heading on over to the Snohomish County Public Utilities District. I got some tips and leads that they were having issues with respecting people's desire to go and get public records, being a bit brusque, rude, inappropriate, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go and see if there's any validity to those tips and leads. I'm gonna go get some B-roll footage at first, so I'm gonna head on in here. Boy, I'm walking over this path to get over to the PUD. Just listen to that noise, it's terrible. How's it going?
Not bad, you?
Not bad.
What are you doing?
Oh, just getting some pictures, video.
You work for PUD?
PUD? Oh, no, I don't work for the utilities district. No.
What are you? You're not allowed to be on here videoing them.
Why would you say that?
Because you're not allowed to video on PUD property.
How do you know that?
Because there's a policy.
Oh, which one is it?
I don't know it offhand, but
How could there be a policy that you're aware of and not know what it is? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what the policy. There's 109 policies.
Well, you must have a dang good memory then. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Which policy is it?
You know, I'm not going to argue with you.
I wouldn't either, because I don't think it exists, man. I think it's probably just kind of a made-up thing here.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
I'm not looking to interrupt you guys. Just got to finish getting some video and photo and whatnot, so. All right. Got to head on over to the other area, so appreciate it.
Can I help you with anything?
Got a Red Bull.
I don't have a Red Bull.
Okay.
But this is the PUD side, which is closed off for PUD employees. So what are you doing here? Can I just want to help see what I can...
Hold on, let me back up. So, by the way, what's your, Ryan?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Name's Steve.
Yeah, this is my...
Cool. Thanks, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just over here working on something. So, as far as access, it's not restricted to just employees.
Not right now. It's open to public, but typically...
Yeah, there we go.
My boss will come here. He knows a lot more about it. But
Sure.
as far as I know, from here on, this is, if you notice, it's all PUD vehicles. This is for their parking. That is for public, but he'll figure it out right here.
What's going on?
No,
Okay, so why are you here?
just working on something.
On what?
Well, I can't share that.
Okay, you're on public property or private property, excuse me. Need to leave.
I'm on private property?
This is private property. This is owned by Snohomish County PUD. You ain't authorized to be here.
Yeah, last time I checked in the revised codes of Washington, public utilities districts were public.
That is the building. We're not in the building. We're out here on the property.
So
part-
I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying there, Knox. So if I understand you correctly, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, your opinion, your view, your argument is that...
Well, since I represent PUD as
Allied
security
Universal
officer,
represents them?
please leave the property. Otherwise, I'm going to have to call 911 and have you escorted off the site.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you feel you got to call people with guns, I mean, do what you got to do,
It's up
man.
to you.
Oh, I mean, hey, I got to work, man, so you do what you got to do.
Work for what?
Myself.
Okay, doing what?
I don't share that kind of
So
stuff.
you're recording people without their permission?
Knox,
Yes
Are
or no?
you-
Where you're filming
you
people
o-
without their permission?
are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
seeing some really
then I'm
weird
asking you to
North
leave the property.
Korea-ish kind of stuff right now, man.
I'm asking you to leave the property.
I understand you're asking me that.
Okay, so are you refusing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, very well.
Yeah. So what exactly is leading the two of you to come to the conclusion that the
Other than
buildings
me-
are public, but the property that they're on is private? Just curious.
Okay. I'm not specifically. I'm not sure. I only know what I was told. I'm pretty new here.
Hey, fair enough. Look, I totally look, Ryan. I respect the fact that you're not coming at me with some absolutes if you're not absolutely confident about it. Hey, that's fair enough, man. I mean,
From what I understand, from this gate onward, like in this area that's private, it's for PUD, which
vehicles.
is yes, yeah,
Yeah, and I noticed that it said vehicles only. And you know, I may be cosplaying pretty good today, but my Autobot skills are pretty rusty, so I don't think I look like a car. I could be looking like a car, so if I do, my bad on that one. But I also noticed over there you guys have a sign indicating that not only is this only in terms of it's open to public, as you correctly said initially,
Not right now. It's open to public.
it's public property.
It is.
Now the parking is not for the public.
This specific lot.
Yeah, for parking it's for their
Yeah,
parking.
if there was somebody parking in here,
But how do we just out of quick curiosity, how do we explain the pedestrian traffic? Which, you know, when I'm not an Autobot and I'm not driving around and all that, how wouldn't that indicate that there's pedestrians that walk through here?
Usually not, but I understand what you're saying.
And there's nothing on the fence. I mean, I looked before I came in here. There's no signs that say no unauthorized personnel, no trespassing,
Right.
the gate's open.
No, as far as I
PUD's
know,
open during open hours. So.
yes, from 8 to 5, I believe it's open, and this is a completely public building, so you can
Yeah,
go in there
public
and
property.
do everything. Public property,
Yeah.
public can go in and out.
Yeah.
In the off times, it gets closed off, and that's where the security comes in.
Oh,
where
sure.
we-
Yeah, I'm not going to be here past
Yeah.
5. I
Yeah.
mean, that's crazy. I mean, I
Yeah.
would imagine what they probably do when they close it off to the public is they close the gates.
Yeah,
and,
they automatically lock.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, they automatically lock. They're not coming in here. When I'm here, when it's closed, people sometimes still want to pay their bill, and you just have to like let them know, like, I can't let you in. You have to
Sure.
come back tomorrow at
Yeah.
8.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, well, and
But-
see, and everything you're describing makes complete sense to me. You know, I mean, it's open to the public now.
Right.
There's no signs limiting access.
Well, the
to
gates
public.
close automatically.
Oh, no, I'm just saying right now. I mean.
Oh yeah, right now it's open to the public. as
So
far as I
yeah, it
know.
just seems like there's a significant disagreement between Knox's perspective.
Well,
and
he's
yours.
my supervisor, so you understand I don't have like a lot of leeway.
Sure.
There.
No. I totally get it, man. I just appreciate you being actually aware of what's lawful and what's not.
Yeah, no. If it's open to the public should be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah, there you go. And just to let you know, too, I have no ill intention or ill will or anything.
I copy that.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably tell by my total inflections of body language. I'm not doing anything.
No, I'm not.
Ooh, that's loud. Hey, you wanna
I'm
move
not
over
trying
here?
to stamp on your right.
You want to
or
move over
anything
here?
like that.
Oh, that's way better. That train is so
Yeah, it gets real
loud.
loud there.
My gosh.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to stamp on your rights.
Oh
or
no,
anything
no,
like
I
that.
totally get it, man. I appreciate your professionalism and your demeanor and all that kind of stuff. So I'm guessing Michael there's former military.
We both are.
Oh, you are. What branch were you?
Army.
Nice.
Yep, 82nd Airborne.
Oh, nice. Appreciate your service, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
What was Michael in?
I think he was Navy, I believe.
Okay. Makes sense. Well, how's your day treating you overall, man?
It's been good.
Nice.
It's been fine. It's Friday, so I'm excited for the weekend. I got some like lawn stuff I have to do.
Ah, fair enough.
What about you? You got any good plans for the weekend?
Oh, I'm just gonna, after I'm done, I've had a long work week, so after I'm done today, I'm just gonna take the weekend real slow and chill, get a nice cigar, relax, just kind of hang out with the family and play some games and just relax.
Oh, what games are you playing?
Oh, I am a huge board gamer.
Oh, I'm talking about video games. That's
I play video games too.
Right?
I love Hell Let Loose.
There's a new game that came out recently. Well, new-ish. It's called Persona.
Persona. I haven't heard of that.
It's Persona. It's 3 Reloaded. So it's like a revamp of like an older game, and it's so fun. I've been having.
That's
such fun
cool.
with that game,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, no,
911 has been notified. They are going to respond.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, and I don't want to.
You can be cited for trespassing.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. I don't want to run now. They might think I'm a fugitive on the run or something. Did you want to, Knox? Did you want to clear, a landing zone at LZ for the helicopter and the airborne SWAT team that's on their way? I mean, this is obviously a very high priority call, so I'd expect probably going to have some armored fighting vehicles.
Well, it usually happens when we get trespassers and not authorized to be on the property.
Yeah, I don't blame them for responding with attack helicopters and tanks. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen.
That's where you go with it.
Yeah, that's.
But I have no control over their response, so
Gotcha.
it is what it is.
All right. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't want to become a fugitive. So now that you've called the police, I feel like I just got to hang out. Otherwise, they
Okay. Well,
think I'm
I guess
running.
We'll just have to hang out as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you want me back at the desk? Or?
No, just hang tight.
Okay. After that.
All right. Okay. So I just want to make sure I cannot record people without their permission.
I do believe that is law, but I am not entirely sure on it because
Gotcha.
it's not something
So a little less confidence in that, but you're still more on the confident
you don't
side.
have my permission to record me or anything else on site.
Gotcha. Okay. Now if I correct me if I'm wrong, and it might be the old statute, so I might have it mixed up here, but I believe that's an executable offense to record somebody without their permission, right?
If that's what you believe.
By flamethrower, I think, right?
Oh, I'm not sure about
Oh,
it.
gotcha. So do you remember, Knox? I mean, didn't you serve at Checkpoint Charlie on the East German side? You look familiar. Can't remember.
Do I?
Yeah.
Or did I see you incarcerated at the reformatory at one time?
Oh, so you admit you were on the East German side. Aha! Now this is making sense. Gotcha. So is that a sorrowful time of your life, or so you like the reformatories? Good things?
Well, yeah. I enjoyed my time working there.
Okay.
Did you enjoy your
Thanks.
time?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Good.
You bet. Yikes. So obviously got promoted out of the reformatory, so
No, I left on my own accord, but thanks for asking.
yeah, no problem. Ooh. You liking the job so far, Knox? Working for you? Maybe not then. I don't know. How about you, man?
I like it.
Nice.
It's good. The people I work with are great.
Oh man, come on, Knox. You're doing Allied Universal a bad here. I mean, sure, I get it. You've got an attitude problem. You're kind of a mean-spirited individual, and you're probably just itching to get that sidearm out and smoke me. But Ryan here,
Not even thinking
incredibly nice guy, super nice, very, very communicative, polite, cordial. I mean, Ryan's actually doing a good job putting a good face on Allied Universal. You, on the other hand, look like you're trying to get a contract for Allied Universal back in the old East German days. Where you're kind of trying to do some Checkpoint Charlie action there. That's unfortunate. So I'm assuming you served?
You can assume all you want.
Gotcha. You kind of look like a Navy guy to me.
Like I said, you
Very,
can assume all you
very
want.
uptight and angry. Yeah, that's a knowing grin right there. Now Ryan here, being nice and relaxed, 82nd Airborne, he seems like a pretty chillax dude. You can just tell that demeanor. So what happened this morning, man? Someone light your house on fire, or just
No, just
angry every day?
Trespassers on the property.
Gotcha. Yeah. What exactly is leading you to believe that this is a trespass area?
Yeah.
Is it an ancient decree from a now deceased deity, or orbital mind control lasers, or just kind of beaming down the knowledge to your brain? I mean, what's telling you that this is an unauthorized area? I mean, like Ryan said, in fact, Ryan was really clear. He said this is public property and it's publicly accessible based on it being a limited forum and time, place, manner restrictions. So, for example, if I decided to harness my epic pole vaulting skills and at 8 o'clock tonight, I decided to earn the gold medal by pole vaulting over that then likely closed fence and gate, I would imagine Checkpoint Charlie would show up and ventilate me. But prior to that, as Ryan said, it's open to the public. So I'm really confused why all of a sudden you're under the impression...
The office is open to the public to take care of business, but that's not what you're doing here.
Well, I'm not really looking to explain my business, but this is publicly available space now. If you notice, the sign on the fence over there says parking for PUD only. Now, Ryan agrees I don't look like an Autobot, so no Optimus Prime action or anything like that here. And if you take a look at the sign right there, pedestrian traffic slow down. Call me wacky here, but I think when you combine to form Voltron, a sign that says parking for public utilities district people only, and watch out, there's pedestrian traffic. There's no signs that say no trespassing. There's no signs that say no unauthorized personnel.
Walk out to the street side out there, because there goes the PD right there.
Oh, I wanted to double check too. Am I detained? I'm not detained. Okay.
Not by me, you're not.
Fair enough. Is that Everett showing up, I'm guessing? Or county? Okay, Everett.
Usually it's Everett.
Okay. Not the North Korean Red Army? Okay, fair enough.
If you were, you wouldn't be in this country.
Whoa, missing the old days?
I guess practicality speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yikes, Knox. Jeez.
Well, there you go.
Woo! Why on earth did Allied Universal give you a sidearm with that attitude, man? That is horrible. Your outlook is smoking people is good, and your smile and the whole practicality thing, pretty disturbing, man. Jeez. I don't know if you've been picking up the sardonic sarcasm or not, but I have to say it's a bit alarming, truthfully speaking, Knox, that it doesn't seem like you're being sardonic. It seems like you really do kind of miss the old Checkpoint Charlie North Korea days. And if you did serve in the military, that seems particularly bad to me, man. Well, I mean, unless I guess you served in the North Korean military, in which case I guess that'd make complete sense. But, yeah. Wow. What's going on with the, are they coming? Oh, okay. Do you have Max, do you have an ID number with Allied Universal or something? Do you have an ID number with Allied Universal? Huh? Okay, well, I know it's Michael Knox, so. Man, seriously, nothing but praise for Ryan, but I'm going to file a complaint on you, man. You are a pretty not okay dude, okay? I mean, I don't know why you're being like that. There's no reason to be like that. That's just really rude.
Just to let you know we're all being audio and visually recorded. Okay?
What was your name?
Officer Summerfeld.
Summerfeld.
Correct. Yep, we're all being audio and visually recorded.
Yeah?
So what's going on today? You
found by a couple of employees who were working in the warehouse, and the guy could be filming in. They asked him to stop and leave the property because it was private property. He came back in, started recording. We got involved after they said that.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're recording?
Yeah, I'm working right now.
You're working with...
No, not with them.
Okay.
Working on a story.
I know. Only problem is if you're on their private property and someone with the authority asks you to leave, you do need to get off the property, okay?
Just a quick question for you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the polite demeanor, by the way.
Of course, yeah.
There's a real problem, and the problem is that this is not private property in any way, shape, or form. In fact, if you look in the revised codes of Washington...
Well, did you say that you were up on their shipping dock there?
No, I was never up there.
So where has he been? He's on the parking?
He was back here when we got involved in it, but he was over there on the other side of this building, filming, working inside.
Okay. Yeah, so what I wanted to point out to you... Damn, that is loud. Yeah. What I wanted to point out to you is when I initially came here to work on my story, there's a green footbridge over there.
Okay.
So crossed over from the street, came down, was just getting some B-roll footage, video, audio, still photograph.
What are you filming? If you don't mind me asking.
Just getting still photograph, video, just working on a story about the PUD.
Okay.
So came on, was just, like I said, just walking around getting some B-roll footage. Made sure before I came in here that it wasn't restricted access. And if you look on the sign over there, it just says it's parking only for the pod. And if you notice, they do acknowledge they have pedestrian traffic. So I tried to allay the concerns of Knox that I'm not a car. I may look cleverly disguised as a car, but in fact I am not a car. And I'm not parking, and I promise I won't park anywhere in here, Knox. So I just need to finish getting my footage. The revised codes of Washington discuss utilities districts. They have publicly elected officials, commissioners, that work and operate this public utilities district.
Right.
So this is all public property. As long as I don't go into areas that say no unauthorized personnel, no trespassing, stuff like that. So for example, on the other side of this building, there's a demarcated area with yellow lines.
So I understand where you're going with all this.
Sure.
But if security deems it that you're causing a nuisance, anything like that.
How am I causing a nuisance?
Well, you're filming on their property.
My property, your property, their property. It's all of our property.
But if they deem this as you being problematic, they still have the right to trespass anybody.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do then, because the fact of the matter is I need to work on this story.
Okay.
And if you guys, and I highly recommend you get, I don't know how the Everett Police Department does it, so if you guys got corporals, sergeants, I don't know how you guys do it.
Yep.
I'd highly recommend getting a supervisor down here. You seem like an incredibly nice guy. You got a great demeanor. Obviously, you're not looking for a conflict or escalation or anything.
Right. Appreciate it.
But what's happening right now, I think, is just a misunderstanding. And I don't want to see people unnecessarily jammed up, because the fact of the matter is, I mean, if I have to get a trespass warning to facilitate my removal, I'll take the warning and then go deal with that in Superior Court. I don't want to do that. Well, that's unnecessary.
Well, you'd get a warning in the sense of you can't come back on the property.
Yeah, but I mean, what I don't understand here, and I appreciate that you're a city police officer, this is a county facility.
Right.
I don't think the county wants you doing this right now. And Knox, I'm telling you right now, your coworker right there, your subordinate, is 100% right in what he said. He acknowledged and made it clear on video and audio,
Yep.
This is public property and I can be here. Knox, I think you need a field sobriety test, man, because you are literally in the land of North Korea in the woohoo here. You're completely wrong. I'm telling you right now, those elected commissioners that operate this on behalf of the constituency
Yep.
make this public property. So unless there's something restricting access, not the whimsical whims of Checkpoint Charlie here to restrict access to this parking lot, I can't be trespassed. I have to be committing a crime. I'm not being disorderly. I'm not committing a public nuisance. I'm just actually getting B-roll footage as a journalist about the PUD.
So you're just literally filming in this parking lot area here?
Well, I mean, I was here. I was over on the other side too, and then getting some B-roll. Do you know what B-roll footage is?
Yeah, just
Okay,
filler footage.
Exactly. So it's kind of like when you see a documentary, something they say, we're doing a story on the oceans of,
Right.
whatever. And then you get you get the footage.
Yep.
That's what this is. I never know like what the B-roll footage, which is going to be the best. So I try to tend to get about 20, 25 minutes of B-roll footage, and then I go do my business. I actually have additional business with the PUD. Some public records requests I need to file and that kind of stuff. So all I'm asking is just for the law to be followed here.
Yep.
And the law is I'm lawfully allowed to be present. There's nothing that restricts access here. I double, triple checked. If there's signs that say no trespassing or no unauthorized personnel, I never go past that. I'm not a criminal. I don't want to be a criminal. But at the same time, I mean, I don't want the county and the city to misstep here and do something that is inappropriate and unlawful, and my removal from here while I'm working on a story would be unlawful. Now, obviously, if I went crazy and, I don't know, started vehicle prowling or running around naked or something in the parking lot, sure, I mean, you'd have a crime there, and you'd be well justified to remove me at that point. But at this point, I'm just getting B-roll footage as a press, man. I mean, that's First Amendment, like the first one, even before guns.
Well, I didn't realize that you were only in the parking lot and that you weren't actually up into the building.
No, I was
itself.
never in the building.
Okay.
Ever. Never once. Now, what I'm happy to tell you, what I was telling you a moment ago, if you kind of go out this gate right here and go around, there's kind of a middle, like, driveway.
Right.
As you're going down that direction, off on your left, there's like a shop over there, and they've got kind of a yellow demarcated line. And on the wall, there's a sign that says, I think it said something like badge access or something, like you had to have an escort.
Right.
So I never went beyond the yellow line. I got a few photos of the shop. I mean, like I said, sometimes you get cool photos and you don't expect it. That was it.
So what are you trying to do? What?
Just like I said,
what
just
more
get
footage are you trying to get?
just trying to get B-roll footage right now. I got to go inside and get some records requests and stuff, and that's it.
Why don't we go ahead and get the records request? That's what you need to get.
Well, I do. I just want to finish getting my B-roll footage first. Once I'm done with that, then I'll go inside. I mean, I'm already here. I don't want to walk back and forth 20 times kind of thing. So I just need to finish that up. So.
Okay, are you going to be taking your camera inside?
Yeah.
That's kind of where we'll get into the issue if they want to trespass at that point.
Boy, I'm telling you, Knox, I'm telling you right now, he's got qualified immunity because he's a government employee. You, sir, you have no qualified immunity. That 7th Amendment will drive over you into the courtroom like a bullet train. You need to be careful. He could technically break the law and he wouldn't get personally sued over it. You would. That
So,
7th Amendment.
Let's just. What do we want to do here? Do you want to let him go
Off the property.
You want to trespass
He was
me?
asked to leave the property by PUD employees when he was filming them.
You want me trespass for doing lawful
If you
activity
want
on
footage,
public property?
You can contact the public information officer.
Officer Summerfeld, you know this isn't right. You took an oath to the United States Constitution,
I'm
and
gonna
you
go
know
call my
that this.
sergeant real quick.
Thank
and
you.
We'll get this all squared away here, okay?
Appreciate it, Summerfeld. Thanks.
Got it.
Hey,
You
Knox.
want to come out here to the street?
No,
Okay.
you are making a huge mistake right now. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know absolutely for sure if you were in the military. Ryan here was in the 82nd Airborne. I know for a fact he took an oath to the United States Constitution. And what he said earlier is upholding his oath. Even though he's not in the military right now, that soldier right there is upholding his oath to this day as a private security contractor. If I find out that you were in the military, you shameful lout. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And all your comments earlier about, and I thought you were joking at first, and I could tell you were not. You're carrying a firearm and your whole joking around about it's practical to shoot people and whatnot. That's disgusting. You're absolutely a turd in a punch bowl, man. Okay? You need to understand that. That's just outrageous behavior. I don't know what the heck is wrong with you. How is it if you did serve? If you did. Now, if you didn't, you're just one of those, cowboy wannabes that's just strapping on a sidearm because it's your moment to shine, whatever. But I'll tell you what, this soldier right here served in the 82nd Airborne. He clearly took his oath seriously. He's clearly taking it seriously now. For him to be stuck with some absolute ridiculous, farcical joke of a security officer that's attempting to abridge my liberties.
Antagonize
I'm not trying. I'm
all you
literally
want. It ain't
irritated with you,
gonna
man.
happen.
I'm literally irritated with you.
Good.
You know, it's people like you that cause problems. It's people like you that think God don't become police officers because you're the one that goes out and ends up shooting people. Okay? You need to get that firearm taken away from you. You need to be decertified to carry it. I mean, good God, man. Think about all the words that you said earlier. It's disgusting, man. Do you not understand the problem with that? You don't understand the problem.
Can we just like de-escalate the situation? Just
Look, I'm not.
No, I'm not on you.
No,
I'm just
he's
like
trying
both
to
of us.
antagonize
Yeah,
the
I'm just like
situation
this.
again.
I am not trying to antagonize
We have a
you.
police officer here. He
Yeah.
can deal with it.
I am not trying to antagonize. And the clear evidence of that is this. I was having a really great, polite, decent, cordial conversation with Ryan. You're the one that made all those horrible comments. You know, the difference is stark between you and Ryan. Your subordinate should have your job, not the other way around. You've got that creepy, itchy look like you're looking for your moment to shine and to do something awful against a citizen. And like I said, if you did serve, that oath you took should be standing front and center right in the front of your mind right now, saying this guy has a First Amendment liberty as a journalist to be here to record video, audio, and still photo images as a member of the press.
And there is ways to go about
Policies
doing
don't override the United States Constitution, Knox.
that. Well, when
Do you
you're
not
on
understand
private property,
taxonomy?
It does.
Do you not understand taxonomy? Taxonomy is you've got an order of things, you've got a structure of things, and in this case, the United States Constitution is top dog. Below that is the Washington State Constitution. Below that are county ordinances and codes, and below that is city. County ordinances, there is no county codes from Snohomish County relating to a public utilities district that says it overrides the United States Constitution's First Amendment liberties of press, speech, etc.
You have the right to take it to court and figure it out.
So here's the irony. A private security contractor, as you said, speaking on behalf. So you have agency on behalf of the Snohomish County Public Utilities District? Is that effectively it? You have agency? Think wisely about the words you're about to pick right now, Knox. Think real wisely. Do you have agency or not? Do you have agency? Yeah. I'd use the Fifth Amendment right now too, man. You're digging a hole that's about an inverted Mons Olympus.
Okay.
Yeah, it is okay. The fact that you're trying to, on behalf, as a private security guard, on behalf of a county public utilities district, you understand the problem there? Private security speaking on behalf of elected officials to abridge the First Amendment liberties of a member of the press. That's not...
You got a press pass?
I don't need to identify to you.
Oh, okay.
You know, the whole Fourth Amendment thing?
Yeah, I understand that, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
Man. Ryan, seriously, I really appreciate your service, and I appreciate your whole behavior today, man. I mean...
I hope you get it sorted out.
I do
I'm just here
too.
to help
I hope you
whatever.
end up being the security manager here, man. This is crazy. Knox, you shouldn't even be, like, pulling security over a dumpster fire right now. I don't know what is going on, man. Fantastic human being, law violator, liberty violator, with glee too, based on all of the words. Just so you know, when this press story gets released to the public, everything you just said is going to be heard by the entire world. They're going to see that Knox is a commie pinko. So well done. Jeez. That's a pud. You know, I have to admit, Knox, I normally have a fuse that's a mile long. There's just something really terrible about you that speaks to a whole range of awful things that I'm sure you have committed during your tenure as a security officer. Man. Ah, there he comes. Hey, Summerfeld. So what's the deal?
So I talked to my sergeant.
Sure.
And because this area is a fenced area,
That's open.
they maintain it. It is open. You're right.
To pedestrian traffic.
Pedestrian traffic. This property is maintained by the PUD.
A public
Therefore,
entity.
If they want you trespassed off this property,
When I haven't committed a crime.
you have not committed a crime. They have the right.
Okay, so I just want to make sure here. So I can now no longer go in and do a public records request. Is that accurate?
Well, it's up to them here. What do you want to do?
Knox, what do you want to do, man?
You can get a hold of the public information officer for Snohomish County PUD and
All
set
right.
it up if you want to. But
All right.
at the time, yeah, please depart the property.
How
Okay.
long do you want him trespassed from the property for?
Till the first of the week
you
it'd be
guys.
fine. If he comes back and causes more of a hassle with filming and employees and whatnot, we'll take it from there.
Okay, so you said a week?
Yep.
7 days.
Okay.
Can I get your first name
Yeah. It's Steve
and middle initial
A.
and your last name?
Wolfesch Liegelstein, Haus in Burgerdorf.
You want to spell that for me?
Sure. WOLF. WOLF.
WOLF
ESCH. LEGEL.
LEGEL
STEIN.
STEIN
HAUSEN.
H.
AUSEN. BERGER DORFF. And I don't want to give date of birth or anything like that.
Well, we need your date of birth.
Trespass in Washington State doesn't require identification.
Yes, it does. That's
Not
how
a for a
they-
warning. Not for a warning, it doesn't. I'm happy to take the warning, like I said, but it doesn't require any identification for a warning.
So you want a verbal warning for 7 days?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Steve.
All right. So that's it. I am trespassed for 7 days.
You are trespassing.
Woo, Knox. You must love the 7th Amendment, man. Wow. Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah. But I don't want you, give me wrong information here. Now you're I highly doubt this is your last name.
Okay.
Okay.
That's your view.
I'm just trying. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go. You don't come back.
Well,
to the
I mean,
property for
even
7
if
days,
it
okay?
even if it was, which I'm not saying it is, but there's no requirement for that either on a warning. So it's a completely different thing in Washington State. All right, take care. Hey, Knox. I'll see you later, man. Wow. Woo! That was remarkable. That is really incredible. I cannot believe that Knox did that. Well, actually, I can based on his behavior. Now, I will say, Ryan was totally fine. So, that's incredible, though. Consider what just happened. The Snohomish County Public Utilities District invested in a private security guard from Allied Universal, the agency to trespass when no crime was committed, and Everett police officer Summerfeld, badge 1510, just admitted that there is no crime being committed. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna head on over to the county complex and resolve this. Since I can't do it here, I'm gonna have to do it over at the county complex. So wow, it's just absolutely insane. Yeah. And wow, Knox's behavior was just unbelievable. You guys know I have a very long fuse. I never get frustrated like that. There is just something, and I'm sure you guys all understand, sometimes you run across someone and just being in their presence, they give off this vibe, they give off this persona, and it just rubs you the wrong way. And boy, it did rub me the wrong way today. I mean, Ryan, on the other hand, took his oath seriously. He made it clear you can be there. Officer Summerfeld and Ryan both said no crime is being committed, and they went with the trespass for 7 days.